So I think we are live on YouTube and LinkedIn. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Aditya Sharma, co-founder and CEO of High Counselor, and with me I have Sai. Hi Sai, how are you doing?
Hi Aditya, how are you? I'm good.
Great, great. So, Sai, let's make sure that our voice is loud and clear, audible to our candidates or our attendees. So, guys, if you can let us know in the chat box that you can hear us loud and clear, you can see us absolutely fine. That would be very helpful and great to get started. Hi, Dr. Amit.
Hi Aditya, hi Sai, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes,
can hear
absolutely
you. How
fine.
are you?
Okay.
Perfect. So, we're just waiting for people to confirm in the chat box. Let me also go to LinkedIn and YouTube to make sure that we are live there. Okay. I can see us live on
Okay,
LinkedIn
I think people can
with
hear me.
almost 250 people live there,
That's amazing.
and, and also on YouTube. Yes. And how many people are there on YouTube? Da 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 da. Okay. Almost 70 people live on YouTube as well, and we still have 3 to 4 minutes to for event to get started. So thanks everyone for joining this event. We are very excited, and let's take next 3 to 4 minutes and allow everyone else to join this event. Okay. So why don't we just do a quick round of introduction until everyone join? So I'm currently based out of San Francisco Bay Area, Sunnyvale to be exact. And here I've entered my location in the chat box for everyone. I'm in San Francisco
And
Bay Area.
I'm from KC, South Carolina. Is anyone from here? Or like, I would like to know where you guys
KC
are
South.
from.
Never heard of. Dr. Amit, where are you located?
So I am current. Hi everyone, I am Dr. Amit. I am currently located in Toronto, in Canada, and good to see you all. And the good part of this platform that today we have Sai with us also. So you will
Yep.
get a lot of exposure, a lot of technical things we will be going to discuss in this session. And
Yep.
I will
Yep.
request all the LinkedIn guys, if you are there, join us on YouTube, because there we will have our communication. You can comment us, and we can follow up all your questions over there.
Yep.
I see people
So
from different parts of the world.
yes. And guys, join us on YouTube. The reason behind that is so there is a little bit lag when we do this on LinkedIn. On YouTube, it's much more fluent. It's also easy for us to take all the comments at one place. So you can see the URL at the bottom. Simply go to YouTube, search aditya.highcounselor. You'll come to a channel and you'll see this event live over there. So take a moment, join this event on our YouTube channel. Okay, let's see where people are dialing in from. I can see 350 plus people on LinkedIn and 100 plus people on YouTube. Okay, and we
YouTube.
still have 2 minutes to go.
So I can see a lot of people from India, from Asian
India, I've
countries,
seen
people from
UK, Spain,
UK, Spain,
Philadelphia.
yeah, Canada.
Wow.
And this has been one of the beauty of this event, that even in our last few events we have seen people from more than 14, 15 countries participating from different
I
location,
see
different
from
time zone. So that
Kenya,
is,
Pakistan.
yeah, that's
Okay,
good. That's
people
good. Really.
San Jose, Uganda, Kansas, Kerala, St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, perfect. This is very helpful, guys. Let me just double check whether every connection is all good. Yes, seems healthy. Okay, guys. So that's it's really good to know about your location. Why don't you tell us where you are, what job roles you're targeting? That would be very helpful for us, right? Although we understand like the high level demographic of this audience, but if you can let us know what job role, whether it's data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, software developer, business analyst, whatever it is, just let us know in the chat box. Okay. So it's data analyst, data scientist, business analytics. Okay, cool. More than 200 people on YouTube, and we have more than 300 people on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Okay, it's mostly I can see, especially on YouTube, that people are targeting data analyst, business analyst job role.
I
right?
see
Sign. I
deep
mean,
learning people. Yeah.
yeah, you're an
Data
expert on
scientist.
that, so probably, right? Uh, we'll redirect all those questions and those people to you.
Yep, that would be nice. Most of them are
Perfect.
data analysts, data scientists, quant developers. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. I can see a lot more people have just joined in, guys. Those who have just joined this event, as you can see on the screen, right? If you can join us on YouTube on our YouTube channel, simply go to YouTube and search for Aditya Counselor. Join this event over there. That would be very helpful, so that we can take all comments at one place, and we'll be able to answer your queries in a better
And
way.
just to add to it, the guys, we do create a lot of good stuff on YouTube also. Aditya personally go and visit various offices and create some on hand and like field. He do a lot of field work for these YouTube content. So you can go to the short section and you can see what kind of content he has created. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a real time experience. People from Google, from Amazon, from Oracle. So you can just uh, do subscribe to the channel as well. You will get a lot of content, and we are also starting a podcast series, so you will get a lot of podcast series also from the senior entrepreneurs
Yeah,
and
guys,
professionals.
now all the security guards at Google, Amazon, Microsoft offices, they have started recognizing me. Okay, this guy has come now. He'll start interviewing and stuffing our employees, right? That's really
Very
really
soon, very soon they will be arranging refreshments for you.
refreshment. And then recently I interviewed one of the security guards there. He's like, okay, now you have to interview me as well, right? But guys, this is some very very relevant information, right? From, say, somebody actually working in venture capital industry, in software engineering, data scientist, data analyst job role. Like, this guy has worked at Google as a software engineer. He shared the strategies, how he landed interview and cracked interview, right? And these are like hundreds of interviews, and we plan to upload hundreds of more. So please take a moment and subscribe to the channel, right, so that you get all the updates. I think this will be very, very helpful for everyone.
and and guys, this is not a fabricated content. This is real
Yep.
content from real people, right? So this is not
Yep.
something that we have put words in their mind. We go to these people and ask relevant questions, and they mostly respond spontaneously. So most probably you will get whatever the information they will provide to you is the correct information.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
there are like hundreds of videos on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and I found this information very helpful, because when you randomly stop someone and say, hey, can you quickly tell me, like, what worked for you, what
Mhm.
others can do to reach at this point, and they instantly give you answer. Those are very spontaneous answers, and I found like some really really good information. It started as a test project 2 months ago, and now it's like a full-time
It's
activity.
everywhere now.
Very
Yeah.
early. Okay, cool. So, guys, thank you so much. I think we know your location. One final thing before we get started on this particular project, we really want to know how many people are first-time user to this to our live projects, and how many of you are repeat users.
Repeat.
Right? If you're a first-time user, you can simply hit this thumbs up button, okay, on LinkedIn and YouTube. And if you're a repeat user, just write in the chat box that I'm a repeat user. That will tell us, okay, how much detail do we need to cover related to High Counselor, related to the project execution, and everything else. Okay. So just let us know that. Okay. And you can hit that thumbs up button. So if
First
you're a
time.
first time user, hit that thumbs up button. Okay.
Yep.
That count will help us understand, okay, how many people belong to which category. I can see a lot of thumbs
A lot
up.
of
Oh, the
thumbs
counter is
up
going up.
and first time users.
Yeah, thumbs up is the first time users. We have a lot of first time. And if you're a repeat user, guys, just write in the chat box that you are a repeat user. Guys, you don't have to put thumbs up in the chat box. You have to hit that thumbs up button.
Yep.
So, yeah, don't put that in the chat box. But if you hit that thumbs up button, that will tell us, okay, what is the count there. Okay, cool. So that count is increasing now. Okay, perfect. So a lot of first time users. I think I can see a lot of repeat user as well. Aditya Mishra, very nice first
Repeat.
name. Okay, cool. So I think we have a good idea about that. There is a good mix of both first time and repeat users. So we'll be happy to cover a little bit details about ourselves, about High Counselor, about the project execution, right? So that everyone has information about everything else. Okay, cool. So I think we are good to get started now. Well, thank you everyone again for joining us for this live real world project event. In this event, I have Sai Kumar with me, who is a lead data analyst at BlueCross BlueShield at South Carolina. I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of High Counselor. And in the next 1 hour, not even 1 hour, but 45 minutes to 1 hour, we'll be introducing why we are doing this live project, right? How you can execute it, and how each and every one of you will gain something absolutely amazing and valuable out of this experience. That's our objective. Okay, so we'll try to cover as many information as much information as possible. We'll provide you access to your personalized virtual cloud environment, cloud lab, in which you'll be doing completing this project right from scratch. Also, in the last 20 to 30 minutes, we'll open this platform for any questions you may have. So you can ask any questions in the chat box. Sai and I will be happy to take any questions you may have. Okay, so let me share my screen to get started on this one. Sai, if you can confirm when you see my screen. Can you see my screen and the slide deck?
Yep, I can see.
Okay, perfect. So, guys, this project, it's the real world live project for people who are targeting roles in data analyst, business analyst, data scientist, data engineering, and little bit related to Python development role as well. Okay. Also, those who are targeting a little bit related technicals role like product manager, product analyst, I think this project would be helpful for them as well. Okay. The title of this project is basically Unveiling the Stars, an exploratory study on NASA. We'll be utilizing primarily SQL and Python data analysis uh, to complete this project. But before we jump into detail, let us give a let us introduce ourselves. Sai, why don't you go first?
Yep. Hey everyone, as you all know me from LinkedIn mostly. So
Yeah.
I'm Sai Kumar, and then I've done my bachelor's back in Amrita, Coimbatore, in the field of electronics. And then I moved to United States in Jan 2022. Pursued my master's in business data science, and then I've graduated in 15 months. And during my master's, I've done multiple interns and then competitions and hackathons. One of them was I worked as a data scientist at Lego for 4 months during my fall, and then few months back I've started working as lead data analyst at BlueCross BlueShield of South Carolina, and then I'm here to guide you go through this project which will help you in getting your dream job for sure. Like, as projects are
Perfect.
very important and portfolio matters a lot in this fast-paced world.
Yep. And Sai is doing a great job on LinkedIn, guys. I mean, I've been observing him for the last few months, and I think Sai, your followers have grown, what, like 8,500, like in just a few
Yep.
weeks, I guess, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's really amazing. So, guys, do follow Sai on LinkedIn, right? If you're targeting data analyst, data related professions, he shares so much valuable information and resources that I think it will be very helpful for you. Okay. So make sure to follow Sai, and the way he utilizes LinkedIn to create his personal brand, I think that's something that you can learn from Sai. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go. No worries. Okay. Regarding my introduction, guys, I'm way older than Sai. Okay, he is a young lad, right? A fresh guy in data domain. Uh, I did my engineering back in 2012 from NIT Jalandhar, and then I did my masters in 2015 from Duke University. After graduating from Duke, I got my first job at PwC as a Salesforce consultant. Worked there for almost 1 year in Chicago, but Chicago was super cold. I mean, it's a wonderful city, but I couldn't survive in winters there. So I decided to move to Deloitte Consulting in San Francisco and worked. And another reason was I was always fascinated about entrepreneurship, starting my own company. That was another reason to move to San Francisco. So worked at Deloitte Consulting for about 3 years as a senior Salesforce consultant, and in my 3 years tenure at Deloitte, I was also part of the recruitment team. I interviewed a lot of candidates, especially recent graduates for software engineering, data science, and Salesforce consulting roles. And then in 2020, I realized that I want to help job seekers, especially in tech roles, software engineering, and data science, uh, a little bit more. So I decided to leave my job from Deloitte and start my company High Counselor in May 2020. So that's our journey. So High Counselor started almost 3 years ago. It was just myself and my co-founder, and today we are a team of almost 54 full-time people, and we have raised almost $2.5 million from VCs, angel investors in Silicon Valley. So that's journey. A quick overview about me. A little bit that I want to tell you about High Counselor, so that you understand when you use the platform, you understand our core uh, value behind it. So when I was working at Deloitte and when I decided to leave Deloitte, the major reason of starting High Counselor was that I realized that entry level job seekers struggle to land interview calls or struggle to land the real job offers because of two major reasons. The first one is they lack hands on work experience. uh, Candidates, they have studied technical skills in their schools through online boot camp, through online education, but where they lack is getting that hands-on work experience, and that's why uh, they do not get interview calls. Even if they get interview calls, they struggle to explain that knowledge, right? They struggle to show the intersection of their technical skills with the real business problems. Okay, and that's why I started High Counselor, to solve this problem of lack of hands-on work experience. And that's where we created High Counselor as a platform where we provide hundreds of projects in software engineering and data science categories that candidates build right from scratch and gain that hands-on work experience and become much more much better engineers actually. Okay, and primarily our area of expertise is software engineering and data science. That's where we focus, and that's where we provide a lot of projects for experiential learning. Now, coming on to this live project, right? Why are we doing this live project? As I said, a lot of candidates struggle for not having hands-on work experience, and that's why we started this live project series in which we will be solving a real world business problem. You will be actually working on a real business problem that has been recently solved by one of the startups in Silicon Valley. They have shared their project with us, and you will be working on this project right from scratch. You'll implement your data analysis, SQL, Python, and data cleaning skills to complete this project in the next 1 week. And in this 1 week, we will be working together with you. We'll be answering your questions, we'll be answering your concerns, and we'll do everything to make you successful. At the end of this 1 week project, you will be in a situation where you can add experience of a real world project on your resume, CV, on your LinkedIn profile. If you complete this project properly, in time, following all the guidelines, we will also provide you a certificate. By the way, certificate will be given to everyone who completed properly, but there are way more amazing prizes that we have for first few people, those who top in this competition, or not a competition, but basically in this 1 week project. We have some amazing prizes for you. Sai, would you like to get into those prizes?
Yep.
And by the way,
Before
Sai will,
getting, yep.
yeah, sorry, just one thing. Sai will be your mentor in this entire project, right? So he will be guiding you, he'll be sharing all the details shortly. Also, during the next 1 week, we'll conduct one doubt clearing session in which Sai will join, and he will answer any questions or any concerns or any doubts that you may have. Okay. Yes, Sai. So why don't we jump into prizes that we have for people who top the chart in this 1 week project?
Thank you, Aditya. So, first thing I would like to know how many of you visited New York City?
Okay, let's see how many of you have. I've been to New York City. I visited, but like 5 years ago.
Yep.
Even I
I
have not
love that
visited it.
place.
I have seen the similar kind of square here in Dundas Square in Toronto, but not at Times Square.
I've visited multiple times during my masters, but then yeah. So like for I see a lot of yeses in the comment section. So for those who have visited New York City, you would know Times Square for sure. And then
Mhm.
like people would visit it for sure, and then imagine being yourself on one of those billboards where like lakhs of people cross the street every day, and then one of the most busiest streets in the world. So that's the first position for completing this project. And then the second position, and then as could you go to next slide, Aditya?
Mhm.
For the second prize, and most of us know how difficult it is to get one referral. We network a lot. We find people on LinkedIn, and then we find ways to find people so that they could refer us, because it makes a lot of difference in our application. And then we made it easy for you. So you can get one of the referrals from these employees from our network.
Yep.
And then
So guys,
coming to third.
yeah. So just to add to Sai's point, we have people working in different companies with us. So we have chosen these 19-20 companies where the second position holder will get referral at one of the relevant positions available at these companies. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
The next one.
And then the third and fourth prize would be, and then this software you will be using to solve this project, and then it's an amazing platform where you would love it. And then there you can use any kind of tool related to software or like data science part. And then for those who are the third position and fourth position, you will be given access to 3 months for this, which costs around $50 per month. And then there'll be help from us every time. And then the fifth prize, and then as you all know how difficult it is to get an internship in this job market. The current situation is very tough, and then we made it easy for you. So you'll be getting a 3 months internship at a global company for the person who's at fifth position. So these are some amazing gifts, and then like I hope these will give you some motivation to participate, and then like show your amazing skills. I know all of you are talented, but then you just have to show the people that you're talented. Unless that happens, no one's gonna know that there's talent in you. That's one
Yep.
thing people need. That's something we can do.
Yep. So, guys, as I mentioned earlier, everyone who will complete this project successfully in the next 1 week, they'll get a certificate of completion. But these first five prizes, and as Sai mentioned, I mean, Times Square, New York, getting featured there is dream for many, right? So we definitely want that one person who shows amazing ability in coding with the minimum number of retry, with the minimum time to do this, with the absolute accuracy. We'll be happy to feature this person in Times Square, New York. Okay, so very
Yep.
excited about all of these prizes and every one of you participating in this one.
I am
Okay,
excited to see the first winner, as like I have been featured there once, and then I know the feeling. You'll get a sense of achievement and success which you never felt. Like I'm excited to see the person.
and I think Sai, when you got featured in Times Square, New York, that LinkedIn post went viral for you, right?
Yeah, I had around 120K impressions on that.
Yeah. No, guys, I think, and it will also help you in your job search, right? When employers get to know that you were like first position holder in a
And one
good
more
project.
thing, which I believe that I have seen some of the people getting featured on this Times Square also, and here in Toronto also. I mostly see whenever you mention that on your resume or on or your LinkedIn, definitely employer or somebody is going to ask you that why you were featured over there. So
Yep.
that is the main goal, because when you say that you were featured because of your coding skills, now that's the catch, guys, because then it creates a lot of good impression about you in front of employer, that okay, you were not there because of something, you were there because of your coding skills. So we have tried to add our best to this, and I believe this is a good leap to our live project.
And
uh,
also, exactly, to add on to that, there are about 3,000 registrations for this event. So
Yep.
if you're in the first position out of 3,000 people, that's something you can say at any interview.
Yep. I mean, I don't think any employer would be like, "Oh, I don't want to interview you or hire you," right? If you're in like first 5 to 10 position, even like later than that. But I think that's why, guys, like put your best effort. We want the best person to come into the top ranks. Those and everyone, right, who go through this journey, we want everyone to learn and identify where they stand. Okay. Cool. So let's jump into the project description. So, Sai, why don't you give a high level overview of this project, and then we'll give a quick overview of the sandbox environment as well, and how everyone can create this sandbox and get started. So, why don't you give a quick project description?
Yep, sure. Let's get into the project. And then to start with, this data set has been gathered from one of the real world projects. And then this data set it has details about the NASA astronauts. And then the details would be including their names, birth dates, from their military experiences to the missions they have participated in, and then their education from start to end of their journey at NASA. And then we'll be using Python and SQL, because in your academic projects you'll be only using one of the tools to solve the project, whereas in real world it's not the case. You need to use like you need to integrate multiple tools to solve a business problem. That's where this project comes handy. So you'll be cleaning your data using Python, and then you'll be solving business queries using MySQL. So that's how this project stands out in your resume.
Perfect. So let's jump into. So I think, Sai, there are two modules. This project is divided into two modules, right?
Yep. The first module will be data cleaning with Python. You will be cleaning the data and pre-processing using Python pandas package, and then you'll be moving on to MySQL, where there'll be some tasks that you'll be performing, like solving business queries, which are related to this NASA dataset.
Cool. So, guys, now how to find details of this project and everything? So, everything you'll find on highcounselor.com/projects. Let me give you an overview of that. So, simply go to our website, highcounselor.com. When you go to our website, highcounselor.com, you'll find right on the top, second option called projects. Go to projects. This is our real world projects platform, guys, in which we have 76 real world projects right from scratch, where that you can build from 0 to 10. Okay, so today's project, which is unveiling the stars exploratory study on NASA astronauts, when you land on this page, this is the second project. Okay, do not go to any other project for now, at least, right? This project is standing at the second position over here. Simply click on this project and you'll find detailed description and overview of this project over here. So you can see the detailed description of this project, and a little bit additional details over here. All the all two modules and all the tasks under those two modules are described over here. Okay, when you click on each task, you'll see details related to each and every task as well. Now, one amazing thing about High Counselor Projects platform that you're seeing right now is that you don't need to have a very high processor or a very high RAM computer laptop or a system, because we provide you a virtual lab in which you create these projects right from scratch. So it doesn't matter what's your system configuration, but you'll get a virtual cloud laptop dedicated just for this project. Okay, how to get started there? Simply click on go to sandbox. Okay, when you click on go to sandbox, you'll land into an environment like this. Okay, Sai, would you like to give a quick overview of this sandbox if by sharing your screen? I'll
Yep,
stop
sure.
sharing for that. Okay. Okay, and there are more than 750 people live. Okay,
Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen now.
Perfect. Okay. So as Aditya showed, once you get into this page from highcounselor.com and then coming to this project section, you can launch your project here. You can launch the sandbox here first. Tap on go to sandbox, and then it takes at least once you can add a new template here. Once you tap on open sandbox, it takes 30 to 40 seconds to launch this screen, and then you would be getting here after 30 to 40 seconds. So once you are here, you'll be connected to a Jupyter notebook. This will be loaded in like 15 to 20 seconds once that is done.
Mhm.
And then you can see all the tasks here. Like there are like two modules, as we have mentioned. First one is for Python, and then second one is for MySQL. So there are like 5 tasks in Python, and then there are about 12 tasks in MySQL. So there are about 17 in total. So if you move down, and then at the top you can see the project description. And then in the first module you can see what you are expected to do. And then you can type in your code here, and then you can execute the code by tapping on this run test at the bottom. And once you tap on run test, here you will be seeing the result at this console at the bottom left. It says if the test case is failed or success. So if it's failed, it turns into orange, and then if it succeeded, it turns into green. So that's how you would know if your answer was correct or not. And the best thing about this is you would know the reason why it was failed, and then you can work on it, and then you can retype the code and then retry, and then you can rerun it, and then you can see if it's success or failure again. So once you're done with module 1 task 1, you can move to module 1 task 2. And then once you're done with all these two modules and 17 tasks, you will be done with your project.
Mm-hmm.
And these are your database details, and then everyone has their unique username and then password, and these you can use these to connect to your database. And then coming to
Leaderboard. Yes,
this,
this is very. By the way, this is Science suggestion, right? So thank you so much, Sai, for this.
no.
And yes, Sai, so please jump into it. I think this would be very helpful.
Yep. So, like as I've mentioned, like have participated in multiple competitions and hackathon, but then most of them, what was it like? You would get your results in 1 week, or they will update the results once in a day. So, what's something different in this platform is this rank. It changes in real time. So, if someone is performing better than you in real time, they would be before you. So, it keeps changing when someone complete their tasks, and there's live feed at the bottom where you can see what others are doing. Like you can see that Mohammed has completed first module's second task, and then there's Chirag completed his first module first task. So it gets updated every time when someone performs a task. And then these are the criteria that you will be evaluated on. How much time did you take to complete the project, and then number of times you tapped on retry, and then
Mm.
retakes. And then here you'll be evaluated on based on how many people you have invited to this project, and then number of tasks that you have done. So there are like four criteria you'll be tested on, and then based on this you can see who's first. And then you can see that Kalra is first, and then she'll be featured on Times Square as of now. And then there's Chirag, who will be getting a referral to from one of our employers. So it's all real time.
Yep. Now, I think this is amazing, and also, guys, right at the top, you can always see your rank, right?
You're
So,
right.
what is your rank out of how many people? And as after this event, when you'll see like thousands of people registering on this particular platform, you'll see where you're currently standing, and I think that will give you a very good motivation, right, to move to the top five ranks.
And all those people who are coming to this platform again, you can just look at it, that how much it has improved when we started it. Now
Yep.
you can see the leaderboard, you can see the people who are participating, you can see the task. Jupyter notebook is also integrated, so it is one of those things which it's one of those unique platforms, so you can do as number of projects as you want. So I believe that and I and hope that a lot of people will do this project, take the help of Sai, because now Sai is also there, so he can directly help you out. And he has also promised to do one live session with for all the doubt clearing session. So this is more like an end to end kind of solution for real time projects. So I believe anybody who's looking for doing it, they can do as many as possible on this platform.
Mhm. And one more important thing that I would like to mention here is, so guys, you can we recommend you to. We want more and more people to participate in this 1 week long activity, right? And one of the criteria I'd like to top in the chart is also like to invite people in your network so that we can build much more stronger community, right? So to invite people, invite your friends. Simply click on this invite friends button on the top right corner. Sai, if you can click on just invite
Yep.
friends, simply add any of your friend who's in like data who might be interested in this particular project or platform, right? Simply add their email IDs, just one person email ID, and click on invite friend. An invitation will be sent to your friend, and they'll be able to join this particular project. Okay, and that's how we'll also be evaluating on that. That will be one of the factors in moving you to the top of the ranks. Okay, and when your friend will join through your invitation, you'll be able to see that count updated over here on the right hand side in this
Yep.
feed. Okay, so you'll be able to see it over there. And one more thing, I think Sai, you will be able to explain that much better. uh, so Sai and I, we strongly believe in very in a proactive social media presence, especially on LinkedIn. If we are in technical domain, we have to be active on LinkedIn. I have about like 106,000 followers, 108,000 followers actually right now, and Sai has about like 8,500 followers, growing very very fast. His followers used to be like 2,000, I think, a month ago or so, right? So he is
Yeah.
growing very very fast, and both of us always recommend candidates to share their progress, to share their learning, to share their journey, to share their struggles on LinkedIn, right? On whatever you're doing. You don't need to have a Nobel Prize to share on LinkedIn. Rather than any project that you're doing, any task, module, anything that you're learning, feel free to share it on LinkedIn. And that's why, Sai, if you can see here on the top LinkedIn post button, right over
Yep.
leaderboard, yes, we have created sample template LinkedIn post that you can utilize and directly go to your LinkedIn when you start this project. Okay. And we'll add more templates over here that you can directly utilize and go and paste to your LinkedIn profile as you progress in this particular project. So I've added multiple templates, whichever you can make any changes to it, whatever you feel. But basically, these templates say, like, hey, I've started working on this particular project, I'll be learning these skills, and I'll keep you posted with my progress, right? So that your connections know
And
what are you.
basically, we have solved a very important problem. We have seen the recent past that people wanted to post it, but they didn't had the time to write it. And at times, even they, if they want to write it, they're not getting time for it. They don't get the idea how to present it. So that's what with these sample templates will help you out, that you can either directly copy it or you can change it, modify it based on your requirement.
I would
Okay.
recommend you to modify this a little bit and add your flavor, add your information, add your taste to it. That's why the very first template is, which is, Sai, if you can scroll down a little
Yep.
bit, sample template.
Exactly.
In the sample template, I've actually given you an example and given you what you can write over there, right? And then I've given you 8 examples over there.
So it is more like a base cake where you can add your toppings and it is make it colorful, right? And
Yep.
Yep.
tasty also.
Customize as much as you can.
Customize
Like when you
as
connect it
much
to
you
your
can.
story, that's when people will love it. And then like you can share your own journeys on LinkedIn and then share your learnings. Like if you have done some
And
certification, if you have done some project. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think, guys, make sure to utilize these LinkedIn posts. And again, if I were you, I would make one LinkedIn post when I start this particular project. So like today or tomorrow. Then in 2 to 3 days, when I'm midway through the project, I've completed a few modules and tasks, I would post again. And once I complete it, I would post it another time. You never know that your post will come across any recruiter, hiring manager, a founder of a company, a lead data scientist who might be looking for a talent, right? And everyone needs proactive people, and this would be a great validation of that you have learned something and implemented in the real world scenario. Okay, so
I see a
that's a
lot
high
of
level
people have
overview.
started working. This live feed is getting updated.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be crazy, guys. 3,000 registrations in this one, right? I mean, it is going to be a tough competition. It's not going to be an easy competition, for sure.
and with more people, when you're inviting people, this would not be just staying at 3,000. Obviously, when you are
Yep.
inviting to more people, this will go to your community, it will go to your friends, your peer groups, and that is. And earlier, we always talked about that we will build your team. Now, here is an opportunity where you can invite your people and try to do as like we all know that who are the people who are with the like mindsets, right? So it is always like it's more like challenge nominating your own people, challenging your own people. So this could be one of those things. So just try out on this, go to this platform highcounselor.com/projects and just register for the project and start. And
Yep.
it's completely free, guys. We are not charging anything for this live project. You can do it and complete it within the stimulated time, and more importantly, you will getting the certificate also. I can see a lot of questions coming up for the certificate. You will complete the project on time, then definitely you will get the certificate.
Hmm. Cool.
And also you can use this as a networking platform. You can see all the names and then like you can see who's at the top and then you can see who's completing the tasks. Just search their name on LinkedIn and then connect with new people to make new connections. You know, you don't know where you'll find your job.
Yep. There's a very famous line: when nothing is working, do networking.
Yep, networking can make
work
wonders.
work or don't work, but do network.
That's a good one. Do network. No, that's a good one. Okay. Cool. Sai, you can if you can give like the final overview of our main projects platform with all the projects over there and your specific promo code, and then we'll jump into Q&A.
Yep. Okay. So here, if you go to projects, here you can see not only this project, there are about 76 projects in this platform, and then this is one of them. And then if you see, you can select your skill, and then there are like multiple skills that you can work on, like Python, MySQL, Power BI, Tableau, GCP. Like coming to software, you have HTML, CSS, Java, and then coming to machine learning, you have scikit learn, and then for graphical package, you have matplotlib and seaborn. Like you have even projects on machine learning from basic to advanced. So this platform has projects starting from basic to advanced in two different domains, and then you can all work on these projects. So I get a lot of messages asking like where do we find data sets or where do we find projects, and this is where you can find all the data sets, all the projects, and then you'll get some help from us also. So but only two of these projects are for free. The first one is the payroll management system, and then this NASA project that we'll be working on this week. And then to access the other 74 projects, you can go to this start project, and then it will be taking to this platform, this page, where you'll see three different kind of plans. The first plan is what I have been mentioning before. We'll be getting two real world projects for free. And then there's premium plan where you'll be getting access to all 76 projects, and then where you can start working on different projects like based on Python, Tableau, machine learning, or Java, HTML, CSS, and from two different domains. And then there are also video courses for different domains like data analyst, data scientist, and machine learning and AI. And then we need, like when you get an interview, most of us will be confused on like where to find the questions, and then even if you find the questions, there won't be some answers on how to answer them. So this comes with like an all-in-one package. You can learn with projects, you can share your portfolio, you can build your portfolio, you can post them on LinkedIn, you can learn from courses, and then you can learn from these questions so that you won't be surprised in your interviews. And then what's something that's different from the premium plan to exclusive plan is it will come with a live doubt clearing session every week. So there'll be group of mentors that will be joining these live sessions every week on Zoom to clear your doubt in any project, be it anything. So there be most lot of us where we'll be staying in the meet to help you guys to get started. And to
And just
since like
to add on to Sai, all these questions which we are talking about, these questions are premium questions, guys. These are questions coming from either directly from the candidate who landed up a job in a particular company, or they're coming up directly from the employers. So that's the reason why this makes it. And video solutions are also there. So anybody who wants to prepare for an interview, this could be a
Mm.
very, very good platform for you. You can do live projects, you can do a lot of courses. If you are not, if you, let's say for example, we have seen comments like this, that hey sir, I'm not very comfortable with Python, how I can complete this project. So we have added that course now to this
Yep.
particular platform, so you can attend that course and then you can do the project. Similarly, we have added courses for Java, we have added all whatever is requirement for that particular role, we have added it over here. And these courses are not made by academicians also. These courses are made by professionals who are working in that industry. Those are not taught in the way that is taught in a university. Those are taught in a way that how an actual problem is being solved into a particular company. Okay, so that is the highlight of this particular plan, and that's I believe that this is one of the most affordable plan we can offer right now. And yeah.
yeah, like people, I see people spending thousands of dollars on courses, and then they might be confused. So this is where you can put a minimal amount and then change your career, like starting from projects to cracking an interview and landing your dream job. And then you can use my promo code, which is SAI15, SAI15, to get 15% off when you're getting started to this.
Okay,
Yep.
so we can take up questions now, guys. So if you can post your questions, we'll be happy to answer all your questions now. Currently, do connect with me, Hamza. You can definitely send us request, and we'll definitely we'll love to connect with you.
One more thing, guys, that I want to cover before we move on, right? Because that is an important one. Let me share my screen really quick. So, guys, all of you have understood now that to get started, you can simply go to our website, highcounselor.com, go to projects, and right under projects, you'll find this project at the second position, right? And you can go to sandbox to complete everything, right? So Sai has explained everything. Now in the next 1 week, you may come across, you may have questions, or probably you may not get clarification on any specific thing. So to ask any, so we'll conduct, by the way, we'll conduct one doubt clearing session sometime on Thursday of this week, Wednesday or Thursday of this week. So we'll send you calendar invite, or we'll send you invite of that one particular session. But if you need any other information from us, if you have any other question, concerns, that you want to reach out to us and ask and get an answer, you'll need to go to our YouTube channel, right, where we are doing this live event. So on our YouTube channel, which is aditya.highcounselor, simply go to this tab called this live tab, and you'll find this project over here. Can you see this one? So right on this project, right on this particular event, once we are done over here, you can ask any question that you may have. Simply ask those questions in the comments box, and our team will get back to you and will answer your questions within 6 to 12 hours. Okay. If I have to show you an example, so for some of our previous projects, right, for example, we did this project about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So candidates ask their questions. Da, da, da. Why it's not showing
So,
up? Let me refresh my screen. Now let me go back. So if I go to this one, okay. So candidates ask their question directly below this particular event recording. Okay. And our team respond back immediately. As you can see, 9 responses over here, 8 responses here. So any question, any concern that you may have, we will be using this particular event on our YouTube channel to take any of your questions, to answer your questions. And even if we have to provide any update, we will simply add those details right here in the description. So please make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, and you know that any question that you need to ask, simply comment over here and we will be responding back to you. Okay. So this will be like a live chat thing between Sai, between you, and between High Counselor. Okay, I hope that is clear, guys. If you can just let us know in the chat box that, oh, I got how to answer, I got the idea on how to ask any question and how I'll be getting responses. That would be very helpful. And again, guys, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Very important.
So there are a few questions which I would like to take. The first question is it only for the folks staying in USA? No. So this is open to everyone, and wherever you are, you can participate in this event, and it's completely free also. You don't need
Yep.
to pay anything for this. Another question is how ranking is decided, on the basis of maximum time or minimum time, or on basis of accuracy or efficiency. We'll consider both, and as well as how much you invite others to participate, because learning is not only about your own learning is also about how you share it with other people. Knowledge transfer is also very important when you are part of a community, right? Because look at, if Sai is here, Sai is also sharing a lot of time, lot of effort, right? And he's becoming for the doubt clearing session also, so we have to look at from that perspective also. So we'll consider all these three factors, and including the fourth one as well. Okay, so more questions we can take. If I can see few questions over
I
here.
can start taking questions from
Yeah,
our LinkedIn, and you can take it
yeah.
from YouTube. And Sai, you can
Okay.
also pick from YouTube and LinkedIn both,
yep.
right? So let me. I'm just okay. Can we sign in to this site using Google credentials? You just need to create a free account using your Gmail ID, and then you'll be able to log in. Just
Another question coming up. I'm not comfortable with Python. So Neha, I told you this only. I was talking about this scenario only, that the subscription which we are offering right now, that include a course on Python as well. So you can obviously learn it from YouTube and do it. But if you want to do it parallelly, for example, parallelly you can run and parallelly you can do the project. So that platform, that subscription can really help you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hope we get the recording of the session. Will be helpful if we miss anything. Priyanka, as I said, this event is recorded live on our YouTube channel, LinkedIn as well. So go to our YouTube channel and under live section, you'll find recording of this particular session. Okay, Kin, this is already taken. Actually, I'm new for Python and SQL. Is there any resources provided to learn and do? We already mentioned that's available in our monthly subscription. You can use Sai's uh, code Sai15 to get a 15% discount, and you'll find detailed courses on Python and SQL. On top of it, you'll get uh, Python and SQL interview questions with video solutions as well. Okay.
Uh, so, Sai, there is a question coming from Shweta. So, she want to ask that how much time do we need to invest every day to complete this project?
So I would recommend at least once, like when you start working on this project, understand the data set first, so that you'll not you'll not get a wrong answers, and then you'll not be going down in the leadership. And then for learning for any project, not about this, when you're doing something in real world or be it a project, understanding the data set is very important. So understand each record and then each dimension, and then what each record is saying to get idea on how the data set is. And then coming to the tasks, each task might take like 5 to 15 minutes based on the difficulty level. So if you spend 1 hour every day for a week, or 1 hour, 1 to 1.5 hour per day for the whole week, you will be in a good position.
Okay. Another question coming from Yati. She says that I have a programming language to complete this task, but feeling not well clarity and explain the theory. Look, Yatish, we are not these platform. Whenever we start the project, we don't treat it as a academic project where some professors are sitting and you will ask with your query. You will say that I don't want to do it in Python. Can I do it on this language? These are more like client based project. A client comes to you, he gives you our requirement, and then you are supposed to do it, right? If you will not do it, somebody else will do it. Very take it from this way. So hands, like, it will not be a spoon feeding kind of project where we will be spoon feeding you everything that how you get supposed to do and how you are not supposed to do. Okay, moving on. I
I see
can
some
gonna
questions based on dataset. It's already loaded
Yeah.
in the cloud platform. You just have to run the code to see the dataset.
Sushita, I've already taken your question. Is it free? Yes, it is free. We are not charging anything for first two projects. Okay,
Aditya,
but
can
we
you
have
answer
76.
this? Can
Yeah,
we
yes,
access
I.
the project even after a week?
Oh, sorry, say it again. I think I missed it.
Can they access this project, this particular project, after 1 week?
No, so the deadline of this project is October 14th, right? So that's like the next Saturday. So you
Yeah.
won't be able to access this project after October 14th. You have to complete it then, and you'll get your certification. You can download it, and after that, this project won't be available.
Ilya says how the certificate will be provided once you complete all the tasks, complete your project. You will get it.
Yeah, this it will directly start appearing on your profile on our website, and you'll be able to download it in like one click.
Okay, Aditya, this question is for you. Are we do? Can we are we doing it individually or do it in team, or we can do both?
So right now you have to. So what we have suggested is that you invite your friends, right? So when you go to Sandbox, there's a button called Invite Friends. You invite your friends to the platform, and then you form a team with them, right? And you can discuss if you face any issues or concerns or any difficulty. You can discuss with them. Work as a team, but in a sandbox environment, everyone has to individually complete all the tasks because at the end we want to give you an individual certificate, right? But you can invite people to the platform and work as a team over there.
And in future, we'll definitely try to come up with something called team project certificate also, so that
Exactly.
that can show your teamwork, and that could be a
Teamwork.
very handful asset to show it to employer as well. So you will get two certificates in future. That is what my idea is, and we are working on it. Hopefully, we'll get there very soon. Can we add this project to our resume? Why not? If you have completed this project, you can add it on your social media, add it to
Add
your
your
profile, add it to
resume
LinkedIn,
everywhere.
whatever, wherever your presence is, with wherever your audience is. Definitely, you can add it. Can we
Market
I
as much
download
as you
the
can.
data set to in our own device? So, Sai, can we download the data set from to our own device, or we have to use it on the cloud platform only?
You can use it on the cloud platform, as it will be
Mhm.
easy for you to like instead copy paste from your own Jupyter notebook. Everything can be done in the cloud platform itself. That way you can see where you are and then what needs to be done. You can see the reasons if your test scale gets failed.
Okay, so one question which is coming, Sai, how I can you give me some advice on how to increase our LinkedIn network? I believe we'll call Sai again for that in future. We'll have a separate session from him on this one. Uh, and Aditya and Sai, they can both give you for LinkedIn, and I can give you for YouTube, because I also have around 100K plus following on YouTube.
Yeah. So one
Okay.
thing again, Amit sir, I would like to take a pause here. And so, as guys, as you asked, right, how you can increase your network on LinkedIn. As we mentioned, we have provided you sample LinkedIn post, right, in your sandbox environment. And again, if you want to increase your network, we recommend you to like post as frequently as possible. And you can take this project as a starting point, right, where you post on LinkedIn today that hey, I'm starting on this particular project, and then when you complete a few tasks you again post there, and again we have provided you templates over there, and when you complete it you post a third time. That will you'll automatically start seeing increment in your network. Okay. And guys, if you can just let us know in the chat box saying that hey, we are going to post today. Why don't you raise your hand? Oh, who is going to post today on LinkedIn about that they're getting started on this project? If you can just
Why
quickly
don't
raise
why
your
don't they subscribe to the YouTube channel? We'll know the exact number. Just check the
hand.
number right now, and if you subscribe it, that today you're going to share it, we'll know the number as well.
Exactly. Because guys, this is very important, like a lot of time candidates, like people have like great skills, but as science said, if those skills are not going to get in front of people, it's of no use, right? So don't
Yeah.
be shy, right? We want to know, okay, that everybody is posting on LinkedIn. Okay, so we can, okay, Trinath says I've already posted. Harshita said already did. Tina said I'm posting on LinkedIn. Okay, there's a lot of people. Okay.
Do invite your friends, guys. Do nominate them, bring them, so that they can also participate, and you can have something common to discuss as well.
Yep.
Yadu says we have already started sharing 3 days ago. That's very
That's
proactive,
amazing.
Yadu, I would say. Okay, already
By the way, there are
reposted.
162 people who have already started working on different tasks.
That's really good. Uh,
And by the way, guys, right now, Sheel Sangvi is topping the
Yeah,
chart
tip
right
top.
now. Yep. And Muhammad Jawad Shah is on second. Bhavna is on third. Uh, yep. So I think people are like doing their
guys,
best.
make sure that there could be a possibility that you did the project first with efficiently, but you didn't invited other people. That is also one of the criteria which will be considered. So do invite also, right?
Yep.
Okay, what else we can take from the question section? Again, will we get the certificate? I've already responded to you that yes, you will get the certificate once the project is over. How my queries will be taken? Just write your query in the comment section of the YouTube video, of this YouTube video, which will be there in the live section of our channel, and then our team will be responding to it. Can we get how should we keep approach step by step? Yes, ideally that is the way, that if you can do step by step the project, right? That's how the task has been defined. Okay. Any other question from your side?
I think no, we have answered most of the questions. I'm just double checking again. Okay, the
How I
cloud.
can see my rank? So when you open your sandbox, you will see over there what is your rank against how many people are already doing it.
Yep. So I can see my rank is 186 out of 186 at this point
Oh,
because I
very
have
good,
not
Aditya. You're going
I'm topping the charts
at
from
least
bottom.
topping the chart from the bottom, eh?
So,
uh, Ekta says how the invite is going to be counted. Ekta, don't worry. We have the algorithm for it, set up for that. So don't worry. You will once you start inviting, we'll definitely have a count for it. Don't worry.
So
Since you
when
would be
you
logged
invite,
in with your email, that would be counted.
Yes, if
exactly.
you log
So,
in, yes, when you log in from your email, it will be counted. Uh, Aditya can they add this project to their GitHub also right now?
they should be able to. They should be able to, but I'll double check and get back probably in the next out clearing session.
Yeah, with the doubt clearing session, we'll clear it out. And if
Yes,
we
and
can
guys,
look into it, that if it is not there, we'll try to something figure out that how we can do it, right?
yeah.
Sagar
Okay.
says how I can invite people. So there is on the top of the top right of that particular platform, there is an invite option. Just click on
I
invite, and you can
I
enter
can
an
share
email
my
ID
screen.
and you can share.
Yeah,
Yeah, Aditya can show
yeah.
it to you again. In the meanwhile, we'll take some questions.
So guys, probably like this is your uh, sandbox environment, right? So right on the top here, click on invite friends, enter your friend email ID, and simply click on invite friend. An invitation will be sent with a specific link. When they sign up, you'll be able to see an increment over here. As you get people invited, that will be increased to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When they accept your invitation, then they actually sign up, right? And as you can see, look, 204 people have created their account and they've started, and my rank is 204 because I'm the last one there.
And we have also created a new record. Aditya, this is the first time we are live for almost more than 1 hour now.
Yes, and the attendance has been amazing. I mean, 600 people are still live, and people have been coming and going. So I think the analytics shows me that overall 1100 people joined in the last 1 hour, which is amazing.
Yep. I see that Srujana has texted that what if I'm stuck on the code? Will you provide some help? Yep. Use the YouTube live chat. We'll be there to help you at any point of time.
Yep.
Aditya,
And
if you can
guys,
just
don't
show them again how they can go with the data set, because I can see a lot of questions coming for the data set. I guess username
yeah.
and password is already there, and you can just use that to get the data set.
You can import the dataset using pandas.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, any project for the project management role? No, Yashwant, right now we have projects only for the software engineering, the data science, data analyst, data engineering role. How time is going to be calculated if we left the task in middle and complete that later? I mean, when you close your sandbox, that time your counter will be stopped. When you restart your sandbox, it will restart again. What time is preferable to ask our query? Anytime, right? Whenever you have questions, simply go to our YouTube channel and to this particular event and just put your comment over there, and our team will get back to you within 6 to 12 hours. Okay. Can we get database for our local machine? Sai, that's question for you.
I don't think so. This is like private network for for the high counselor sandbox virtual cloud, I guess.
And that is what the objective of this platform is, guys. That we want you to do it over here. We all can do in our homely environment, right? We can always do it on our local machine. But when a client says that do it in this way, then when
Yep.
we are able to adapt to it or not, that's the real game, right? And when you go for any interview, you can definitely highlight this point that this platform was new to me. This was not something that was I
Exactly,
was doing.
adaptable.
Yeah, so your adaptability will also come into picture.
And then I see what does yellow color mean in the task. That means the test case has failed. You can retype the code and rerun it. So until it turns to green.
Mhm.
Okay, we can download. Just click on the. So Binoy has already answered now that how to download the dataset. He has already done it. Any project for Salesforce role? We do it in our ISA program, but right now we don't have it on Salesforce right now. But hopefully in future we'll try to add it. It all depends upon, guys, that we do invest a lot of time, effort in building a platform, engaging people, working teams for it. So once any of our platform, like for example this platform, if so many people will start doing project on this platform, that will also motivate us to come up with something new. right? So we've started with right now with data and software track, and hopefully we'll add more to it. And do take the benefit of size discount that is right now valid, so you can definitely use it um, for the subscription as well.
Okay, I
So
think
just
yeah.
one question. So it says that if I don't know any Python or SQL, how I can do it? I already answered this, that if you take the subscription, there is a course on SQL, there is a course on Python, so you can learn from there also. You can then also you can do the project, or you can learn it at your own level also. Okay, I guess we are good. I can see repetitive questions now. Any new question from your side, Aditya?
No, I think we're good for now. And again, guys, we'll take your questions on YouTube section. So go to our YouTube, comment over there, and you will get an invite for a doubt clearing session. We'll plan it for either Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll let you know, and we will see you there. And thank you so much,
Uh,
Sai. Yep.
Vanshika, thank you so much. Vanshika says that I'm
Yeah,
loving the platform already. So thank you,
that's
Vanshika.
nice.
Thank you so much. Somebody says Kernel is busy right now because so many people are trying to do it right now. The project, start their project. That could be one of the reason, but that would be working fine. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Thank you for your explanation. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate your time. Appreciate the time and effort of Sai, because we invited him for this and he came. And we'll be taking a lot of resources. We'll use Sai more as a resource person now. And Sai
Thank
is
you.
a
I
very
would love
humble
that.
person. It seems like Sai is a humble person and definitely going to help you out in whatever way possibly he can do
Reach
it.
out to me in any platform. Like, I'll be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, yeah. And do join us on LinkedIn. Aditya, me, and most probably Sai. You can join us on our network, and that is a good way to network with all those people who are working in the same field.
Yep. Well, thank you so much, Sai, for your time. Really appreciate it. It was great. And it's just the beginning. I am sure we'll be doing a lot more project, right? A lot more work, but I think it's a great starting, great experience for me, and I think it will be a great experience for everyone who joined this particular event and like this particular project. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you again, guys, in the next out clearing session, and let's stay connected on YouTube comments for any questions or concerns that you may have. Sai and our team will jump in and will answer your questions. Okay. Have a wonderful
Thank
day
you,
ahead, guys.
everyone.
Yep.
All
Thanks.
the best,
Thanks.
everyone.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.